A little while ago, I received an email that included a question. The question was, if indeed God loves me as you say, then why are the prayers that I pray and the prayers my friends are praying for me being avoided? That is an excellent question. Why is it that so many of our prayers seem to be ignored or go unanswered? There are many things that I have asked of the Lord over the years, many different prayers that seem to have been unanswered. And yet, when I look a little more closely, I can see now that many of them were answered, and some are still in the process of being answered, just not in the way I wanted or understood at the time. And I can see at this point that if God had given me the answers that I wanted, that those answers would have had disastrous outcomes. I just couldn't see it then because I was smack dab in the middle of things. Then there are prayers, like the one I've been asking for 45 years now, for healing for my own body, that obviously just don't seem to have an answer forthcoming. And yet, I keep praying. Prayer, at its simplest definition, is having a conversation with God. Prayer, at its greatest, includes surrendering the questions and trials into His hands and, in turn, finding the strength to carry on, knowing that He is in control in the places where we simply don't have control. That's why we ask for help, right? Because we don't have control over the situation, so that we are unable to get the answer ourselves. And prayer, at its most intimate, brings us into a closer relationship with the Lord. There are three things that are important here. Our view of God being the first. Do we believe that He is omnipotent, all-powerful, omniscient, all-knowing, omnipresent, everywhere, all at the same time? If so, then we know that He can do it, that He knows the best answer, and that He is not too busy with someone or something else. The second thing of importance is whether or not we believe that God truly loves us. Do we believe that the God of the universe, who created this universe, also created us because, quite simply, He wanted us, and still wants us, because He loves us? That the one who set the world in motion is intimately aware of what is happening in each of our lives? If so, then we will know that He only wants the best for us all the time, and does not want to give us some second-rate, spur-of-the-moment answer. And if we answered yes to the first two important things, that our view of Him is great enough, and that He truly loves us, then the third thing is more easily accomplished. Trust. Trust that He knows. Omniscience. Trust that He's there listening. Omnipresent. Trust that He can. Omnipotence answers that. Trust that He cares. He loves us. And when we trust Him, we surrender the problem into His hands, knowing that whether or not He answers when we want Him to, or how we want Him to, that He will answer in the perfect timing and the best way possible. And my prayer for all of you is that you will no longer feel avoided by the omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent God who loves us, but that He will give you the answers that you truly, truly need. Blessings.